Do you want to know the best way, or I would say a way which guarantees you 700 plus on GMAT? So in this video, I'll share what is the fastest and the best way to prepare for GMAT, and that will guarantee a 700 score on GMAT. Hi, my name is Mandeep. I'm a GMAT coach and founder of GMAT Mantra. Now, if you understand, when you start preparing for GMAT, there are different sections. So we have quant and we have verbal. So in verbal, we have further 3 sections. In future, we may have 2 sections because new edition of GMAT is coming up. So there will be another section. So when you start preparing for GMAT, take one section at a time. For example, if you start with verbal. So in verbal, take critical reasoning. You have to understand that because it's more like, learning a new skill. So whenever you learn any new skill, there will be a lot of self-doubt. Self-doubt is because you're doing it for the first time. But if you keep doing it, so you do it and you evaluate, you do it, you evaluate. So you will be fighting with one self-doubt at a time. But what happens when we start with critical reasoning and when you start failing, because you will fail, because you're learning something new. So when you fail, you run away from critical reasoning and you start doing reading comprehension. So if you now start with reading comprehension and again now you fail in reading comprehension. So now there will be 2 self-doubts. So when there are so many self-doubts, it creates a lot of confusion because you have to fight with your self-doubt. Every time you have a self-doubt, you have to fight. But if you don't know where to focus on, so you get confused and you just lose hope, and then there will be a lot of demotivation and you will not take any action. So the best way out is take one section at a time. Take, let's say, critical reasoning. Finish critical reasoning to an extent that you always get. Whenever you practice questions, you should get at least 80% accuracy in the quizzes. Aspire for 100%, but don't fixate it on 100% because you don't need 100% accuracy to go to 700 plus. Okay, so once you start getting 80% accuracy consistently in critical reasoning, then start with reading comprehension. Till you're not reaching 80%, stick with critical reasoning and keep fighting with critical reasoning. If you do that, you will say, in the least amount of time, you will be able to cover critical reasoning. Because when you focus on one thing for an extended period of time, you master it. But if you switch, if you fail in critical reasoning and if you switch to reading comprehension, thinking that I'll take less time if I do 2 things, probably you will not achieve any of, you will not succeed in any of the sections. And you probably shift to 3rd section then, because you don't know how to focus and how to fight your self-doubt. So learn to fight your self-doubt, take one section, complete it till last, and then take the next section. Don't be in a rush. This is the fastest, and this path guarantees you 700 plus if you follow it. Thank you.